Yeah, perfect, Julian. Can you hear me well?
Yes, indeed. How's it going, man?
All well, all well. How are you today, buddy?
Good, good. So just before we get started, what's the correct website that we should be looking at while we're chatting about this?
.co.uk. Shall I ping it
Gotcha.
over to you?
No, I got it. So this is the old website, the .com. We got the new one. Someone in chat dropped it, so we got it. We're looking at it now. Um,
Beautiful.
awesome. So very excited to chat with you about what you guys got going on. Looks like you guys got a lot of activity and a great community that really supports it. So yeah, let's jump in and sort of, can you give me an overview of the project, and then I'll sort of just ask some questions as we go along, and then I'll let chat, if chat has any questions, just drop it in there, and I'll ask you as well. And yeah, we can get everyone to know more about KryptoKronikz.
Sounds perfect. Sounds perfect.
Beautiful.
Well, shall I get started then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Lovely. Well, CryptoKronikz, if you hadn't guessed from the name, it's a weed themed NFT. Very colourful, really, really cool art. In fact, Chronic Killer, I think, is in the chat there. I think
Yep,
he's been
yep.
shouting out a little bit. He's in the chat.
Killa, what's up?
Um, we're basically here. We've got this awesome artist, Killer. Freddie couldn't be on the chat. I don't think his microphones were working at the moment, but he couldn't jump on with us. But he is just this amazing artist, and that was the best thing. As soon as you saw the Chronics pop up, you literally just saw how good he was, and
Yep.
we got very excited from literally minute number one with him. So he is the incredibly talented artist behind all the designs, all the website. He's just been working non-stop recently. And that's where it got started, really, with Killer just drawing up a couple of these designs. We're all UK sort of London-based devs. We all know each other as well. Killer and Cloud were good friends.
Hmm.
Cloud and I are related, and Fox and I went to school together. So we've got quite a tight knit group of devs
Nice. You
here.
guys are the family. That's sick.
We really are. You know, we get on like a house on fire as well. It's just been such a pleasure working with the other four of them for the last 6 or so months. It really has been great. So this is us. You're looking through Magic Eden at the moment. Floors around the 1.6, 1.7 mark.
Yep.
We're very excited, really. I mean, we launched Gen Zero, the males, about a month ago, and
Okay.
we've got a collection of 1420 males out there, Gen Zero. We are now currently Killer. If he's taken probably 5 minutes off work, he's been working on the females, and then the next collection, which is the babies. So what we've got is we've got Gen Zero is the males. Gen Zero will be airdropped a 1-to-1 ratio of females as well.
Got it.
So down the line, a little bit later down the line, not too far off, you'll be holding your wallet with X Gen Zero, X Gen 1, and then you'll be able to mate these two together and then create the super chronic babies.
Gotcha.
So this was all part of the idea. This is where it started developing from. And we've ticked off the first stage. Mint number one's done. Now we're moving along to the females and the babies. And Killer's working hard on those at the moment. We have
Nice.
also got some serious tokenomics in the works. Now I know tokenomics is like the special word at the moment, isn't it? Everyone's jumping on it and trying to create their own token.
Yep.
Um, we've got some serious minds like really working hard on this, and we're getting very excited with what they've come up with. We're hopefully going to be meeting together later on tonight to get a couple of like case scenarios out there. If you hold X amount, stake for this amount of time, you should hopefully earn this dollar value at the end of it. So we're
Gotcha.
getting to the real sort of crunch period with that, the
So
exciting times where
so as far as that goes, so like right now, let me just sort of give an overview of how I see it, and then you can, fix my brain on it. Is right
go
now
for it.
you
Yeah,
have the super dope art that was sort of like the catalyst for everything, and then you have the males, the females, and then you can breed them to create the babies, and then eventually you're sort of figuring out your tokenomics, or let's say quote unquote the utility. I see that there's like a community fund, so we can talk about that and how that's going to work. But then eventually you're going to be partnering with like dispensaries and stuff like that, and sort of making you guys the de facto like loyalty program, discounts, stuff like that for the cannabis community. Is that sort of the idea as you grow? Obviously, not everything is planned out, and the roadmap is to be determined. But is that sort of the general idea that you guys have going on?
that's exactly like spot on. You said it better than me, to be honest, Julian. That was awesome. That's it. Yeah, that's it. We've got the super cool artwork, the tokenomics. We eventually want to partner up with these dispensaries and coffee shops and like Amsterdam and like around Spain as well.
Yep.
And allow this to be like a utility card, which you go in there with your wallet, your Soulflare wallet, maybe on your mobile. You show them you hold your Chronics, and they'll treat you like the Chronic god that you are, and you'll get some
Gotcha.
hopefully nice discounts and some freebies while you're over there. That's the plan.
That's awesome. And then what's the community fund? How does that go back to like the marketing team and stuff like that, or is that like a DAO treasury, or like what's the idea with the community fund? Or is that going to fund like your deals with dispensaries where you can, pay, I don't know, pay them to give discounts to your people, etc.
To be honest, we really put it to the community. So we've
Okay.
got this really super tight knit community, and we just put a lot of this stuff to them. So we have spoken about putting that fund towards backing of the token. We're also going to be putting some of the money from the next mint backing the token as well. So we've got a chunk from there going. So we're really going to bring it to the community and see how they would like us to use this money, really to utilize it to really spread the word of the Chronics.
Got it.
So
And is it like a one chronic, one vote? Is that how it goes, or is there a weighted like females, males, and do babies get the same amount of votes as the other ones, or are they actually rarer because you need to have two, a male and female, in order to generate a baby? What do you have thoughts on that yet?
we haven't really gone down that sort of route yet where we've made it official. Really, we're just an open discussion with the community. So
Totally.
Chronic Cloud, you'll see him in the chat all the time, and he's just literally the biggest fan of the Chronics. He's the number one community member, and he's just there chatting all the time. And any idea he has that comes to his head, he sort of shares it with them, and they all have a chat about it in their just a general chat. Really, if you scroll through, you'll see so many ideas discussed and community members weighing in, giving their advice. And we really do listen to them. So we would put that fund to good use. We know we're going to put it to good use. At the moment, we're thinking backing the token, but we might have a large chunk of money from the next mint. So we'll let the community really sort of maybe advise us and lead us on how they would like that money spent.
Love it. And then I saw some things in the chat, and now I'm on the page. What do we got going on with Anon DAO? That looks interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, that looks like a whole
so
thing that I'm looking at. Uh,
there's the Anon mask on your right. But yeah, exactly.
yeah. So what do we got
So
going on
that
here?
so we've got we've got 109 of these Anon masks in the 1420 collection, and it's basically going to be your sort of entry or your ticket into the DAO. There is going to be a membership fee with that as well.
Okay.
But the plan is we've got some really great minds in the community. They've gone out there. We've seen them do it on their own, just with the limited funds that they have, sweeping floors, minting great projects, and really like turning the money brilliantly, and then coming and then buying more chronics. So that's how they've been spending it. But they've got these great minds out there. So they thought, why don't we do a DAO? Why don't we get the whole community together, really start chipping in together, and make some more money, which we all want to then go and sweep the floor and hold on to our chronics for life.
Totally. And
That's
so
sort of how
are
the community
is this
running.
a separate mint slash project, or there are just ones there are some of them that have a mask in the existing collection on Magic Eden that gives you access to the DAO, or is it a separate thing?
So you have to own a mask to be able to buy into the DAO. The DAO purchase price at the moment is going to be 1 Sol just for future investments. So
Gotcha.
you
And
have
when
to
you
own
say
one of those
mask,
masks.
okay, so I see like on Magic Eden there's a mask one for 9.69 that I could get. So it's part of the existing collection. It's just one of the attributes is
Exactly.
mask anonymous. Gotcha.
And that's it. And then there's going to be another way of getting into that as well. We are going to auction off a couple of the more special edition Anon masks, which are going to be created a little bit later down the line. But for now, we're going with the Anon masks. As you can see, they're on the right. That one looks pretty cool.
Got it. And so
Yeah,
there's 109 out of 1420 with a mask.
exactly. And the floors on those are pretty high at the moment, 3 to 5 Sol, if I'm not mistaken, they're going for. So
Yep.
people are really keen to get in that DAO.
Very awesome. Um, is that the rarest trait in the CryptoKronikz
It's
community
not,
NFT?
no.
Oh, there's more rare
No,
ones. Gotcha.
there are far more rare ones. It's just the sort of the most, maybe not the most sought after, but everyone's really excited about the DAO. No one wants to miss out. So that's been like the initial momentum has been behind those masks, that attribute there. That's what people have been going for.
Gotcha. Oh, cool. And you guys have like a web 3D thing going on already. It looks like I'm in the desert. Well, not the desert. Right next to the desert. So that's pretty cool. Change it to
Yeah, it's
nighttime.
awesome.
That's pretty good.
So you're gonna have a lot going on here. We're literally gonna be launching this, I think, in the next week or so. We're just collating everyone's information now. Everyone's signing up to it. We're going to start taking the registration fees and then launching it. So we're
Oh,
very
cool.
excited
This is a
about
cool
that.
little metaverse. So I can jump into people's houses. So one
Exactly. This is
one
the neighborhood.
anon
This is another
mask,
project.
one anon mask gives me a house essentially. Is that what it is?
No, so the house is going to hold all the future purchases from the anon, from the DAO, basically. So anything
Got
that
it.
they purchase, any money they invest, you're going to be able to pop into this house here and check it out and literally walk around and see what the DAO's investing in.
Got it. And is each house different, or right now they're all the same
Well,
in
this is
terms
another
of?
project. This is something else here. So this is
Oh, okay.
yeah, all the houses look the same internally, and then they just hold your NFTs in there, as I gather. So you buy one of them, you've got it in your wallet, and then you can pop in there and just have a look at your artwork. And we've
Gotcha.
got one of those for the DAO. So we've got it sort of at least like a hub for everyone to go to and see what they've invested in, what we've currently got in hand there.
Sweet. And then the ownership of the DAO assets, how does that is it like if I own one 420th or whatever it is, 109, um, is that how does that work? Is it I own one 109 of percentage of
Yeah,
all of the assets essentially?
it's going to be sort of a profit share situation.
Gotcha.
So there's going to be we're going to be taking profits. That's the key. We're going to be hopefully building up a big enough fund as well. So it's going to be profits on the side, but also the plan is to build up a fund so then we can start trading in a couple of blue chip
Gotcha.
NFTs as
And then
well and be in that realm.
theoretically, the holders could vote. Let's say you got a portal at Mint, and now it's worth 80 Sol, and you know, 88 of the people in there are like, we don't want that anymore. We'd rather have the Solana kicked back to us. It could go up to a vote, and then that would mean, all right, we're going to sell this and either put it back into the fund to buy more mints, or it would be a community vote, essentially. Is that correct?
That's exactly how it would be. Yes, exactly. You'd have sort of one share per add-on mask, and then that would be your vote.
Very dope. So you guys got a lot of stuff going on. I love it, and you're
Oh,
you're
we got tons.
executing. You're definitely executing. This is a great demo. Uh, I mean, it's working. You know what I mean? So like that's for me when I'm looking at stuff like you guys are shipping product, um, and then as always, as more time goes on and you guys are working on it, it gets more and more refined and more interesting. So I'm well done so far on sort of executing. Starting with the profile picture NFT and then having the genesis of that, and then starting a DAO from that, and then starting sort of like a metaverse, uh, Solstead portals type of thing going on here for your DAO members. So yeah, this is very awesome. Great
I
execution.
mean, it's such an exciting world, isn't it? And there's just so much to do with these projects, especially the cannabis themed ones. We've got so many boxes we can tick, and we just want to do them all really eventually. So we're just super excited. We're just going to keep ticking these boxes off the roadmap, keep pleasing the community, and keep making these chronics more valuable.
Love it. Love it. Let's see if there's any questions in the chat. Chat, drop some questions. I'm gonna read up, but see if you can repost your questions. Please do that now. I think everyone's just loving it. Um, merch is coming too, and games. Someone says.
So we've got great minds on the games. In fact, he's just Jesus. This guy doesn't sleep. He's just constantly. I go to sleep. I wake up in the morning. He's got a new game going. I'll go sort of work through the day, do the back end stuff. By the evening, he's working on another game. He's got this Chronix arcade idea, and it's going to be phenomenal. We're going to have it as part of the website. Hopefully, that's the plan. And yeah, just all these old school retro games are going to be incorporating the Chronix into them. And Chronic Kid there, shout out to him. He's doing such a phenomenal job. We're going to have a lot of really cool stuff going there. So yeah, we've got the arcade, we've got the merch. I mean, that's down to Killer again, him and his artwork. I mean, who wouldn't want to receive one of these Chronics on a hoodie or a
Totally.
beanie or something like that? There was toying with the idea that Anon masks were pretty cool on like a face mask. So
Oh
we've
yeah.
got some
You
really
guys
quite
could
cool ideas at
collaborate.
the moment.
I maybe can hook you up with the guys at Cookies. The Cookies store.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Chronic Sonora as well. He's our marketing guy. He's phenomenal. So yeah, absolutely. Anyone you can pass on, we'd love
Yep,
that.
definitely. And then someone asked how much staff. I think it's what is it, 5 devs and hundreds of helpful community members. Someone looked like they answered it for you.
Pretty much, yeah, that's it. 5 UK devs, and we've got the inner team as well, who work slightly more closely with us. They're absolutely phenomenal. And then everyone in the community, they chip in, they help out. They're just wonderful. I mean,
Here's another idea
I,
I have for you, just in terms of some connection that I personally have. Is any interest in doing a white labeled line of CBD products? I know someone who manufactures them and then puts other people's brands on it. So if you guys wanted to jump in on that game, I know it's not quite the THC thing, but if you wanted to get a little bit of marketing out, I could definitely link you up with those guys.
that'd be amazing. Definitely, yeah. Send everyone over. That'd be wonderful, Julian.
Yep, CBD, got that. Gonna write that down. Let's see. Anything else in the chat? How many people are on your team? Nova, he said 5 devs. Yeah,
Five.
I think we sort of we got it. We got a good overview for everyone, and I'll make a video of this and then shoot it over to you. So if anyone couldn't make it live, they can check this out.
Amazing.
Yeah, is there anything else that you want to say to the community? You have a Twitter thing that you want me to get a bunch of people to retweet, or
You know what? We did that yesterday. We had quite a big giveaway going on. So Chronic Cloud just had the idea he wanted to do an impromptu one later, and in fact, he was talking about giving away another Chronix, an NFT. So
oh sweet,
we might just. I tell you what, if people want to do this, I don't know if this is what we do, but jump on our Discord if you can. Shout out like Chronix to the moon, and we'll hook up a nice big giveaway for everyone, all your people here, anyone listening.
Yep. So everyone go to their Discord and follow them on Twitter. Am I on the right Twitter? Yeah, got it. Boom. Check them out on Twitter. They're going to maybe, we're not promising anything, but maybe they're going to do a giveaway later on Twitter or Discord. So definitely head over there and check them out.
Yeah, jump in, say Chronix to the moon, and we'll sort something out for you guys. Definitely.
Yep. So Chronix to the moon in the Chronix Discord, and they're gonna keep it going. I might have to buy an Anon mask. I'm not sure, so we'll do that in a second. I gotta switch my my Soul account, but yeah. So that was awesome, and yeah, you guys go support them, and I'll see you in their Discord. I'll see you in my Discord, and hopefully we can build some awesome stuff.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Thank you for having me, Julian. This was wonderful. Thank you so much, buddy.
Yep. Thanks for your time, and we'll stay connected on in the DMs and get some dope stuff happening.
Absolutely. I look forward to it.
Beautiful. Later, man.
Thanks, buddy. See ya.
Peace.